And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Jesus Luzardo. What do you got on him, Chris?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
And we're underway here in the home opener.
4 o'clock.
Ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. Throws from his knees.
He's up.
On the money. Nice play.
That's out.
Montgomery getting to start at third, batting second in today's lineup, and this season he's hitting over .330. That one hammered center field. Way back there, it's got a chance. Caught just shy of the wall.
Hey man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
Good
Ball,
slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. No swing. Here's a 2-2. On the ground to short. Fitzgerald gets it to first, and the White Sox go quietly. We go to the bottom of the first. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Clay Holmes. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Stepping in, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Yep, that ball went out.
There's the strike at the knees. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Hey!
Quick move to first. Back to first, and he's safe.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
That clips the corner.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Pitch out, but no action. That one not close. Now 2-2. Runner on the move.
Hey!
Strike three. Throw.
Yeah, you're out.
Tag. Out. A bullet from JT Realmuto. So here's Kyle Tucker now. And there's a foul ball. That's a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One and two here. Out there to center. Pages on his way over. And that ends the inning. Back here in Houston, top of the second, Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox. Inside, just missed. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Got him. One out.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Andy Pages.
That one outside.
Outside.
And that's ball one. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting sixth, first baseman.
And up next for Chicago, Jonathan Aranda.
Ball inside.
Snap throw to first.
He's in there.
And he just got his hand in there. Man at first, one away. On the ground, 2 ball. Fitzgerald to second on to Goldschmidt. That's 2. Back here in Houston. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber. Now before the 1-1, time is called. The 1-1.
That's a ball.
Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Takes it in for the out. 2 away now.
Batting
Here's
fifth,
Trout.
center fielder, Mike Trout.
That one out to right. He's got it. That is the inning. Well, here we go. Top
Leading off
of
for
the
White
third.
Sox.
Scoreless game.
Second baseman, Chase Meisel.
Pulls it in. 1 away.
Batting eighth, right fielder, Johnny DeLuca.
In the air to left center. Trout on the move to the alley. Takes it in for the out. Here's JT
Batting ninth,
Realmuto.
catcher, JT Realmuto.
Ball 1.
Pitch
Ball that
misses.
high.
2 balls, no strikes. And another ball. Swings through that one, out in front that time. Next offering in there for a strike. Full count now. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Carrying well. Up against the wall and brings it in. As we go to the last of the third. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. And that's downstairs. Ball 1.
Aye. Inside ball.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Off the
Outside,
plate.
that's a ball.
And a full count now. This one in the air, center field. Roberts settles under this one, and there's one down.
Batting eighth, left fielder, Michael Hellman.
Nope, that's down.
Still tied at 0, last of the third. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And that's a one-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Robert takes it in for the out. That's out number 2. And now Tyler Fitzgerald, 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag. Goes down looking. Back here in Houston as we go to the top of the fourth. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hellman towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch. One pitch and one out.
Shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boog. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
That one misses. Ball 3. Fought off foul. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. Lifted in the air, right center field. Tucker on the move. And there are 2 down. Next to hit, Munetaka Murakami. He's 0 for 1.
Munetaka Murakami.
And that misses. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Got him. That ends the frame. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. That one fouled off. And that drops in for a strike.
That's a ball. Ball 2.
That one missing
ball 3.
inside. It's a leadoff walk.
Ball 4.
And that's the go-ahead run. In there at the knees. Strike one. Fouled off. He was late.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way.
The flip. There's one. A sensational double play. Base is empty after the double play. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Grounded out his first time up.
Ball, that's out.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. In the air, out towards left center. And that will end the inning. Back here in Houston, we go to the top of the fifth. Andy Pages. Steps to the plate for the White Sox.
You know, these White Sox just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success. But at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
And they had their first hit since the second inning.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
On the inside corner for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. Go ahead run on base. Chase Mitra steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's 0 for 1. In the air, right field. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Chicago, right fielder Johnny DeLuca.
Ball, that's outside.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. That's to third. Triolo tosses across to first. That's the inning. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and stepping in for the Astros, Paul Goldschmidt.
Well, Well, these Astros just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Ball, that's out.
So Goldie strikes out here.
Up next for the Astros, center fielder, Mike Trout.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1.
Ball 1. That's ball 2.
Foul ball there. 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to
Ball,
pop it
that's
up.
outside.
Diaz takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
That's ball 2.
Check
Nope.
swing.
That's
No
inside.
appeal. And now 3-0. Right through there for a strike. Rip towards third. And that is that. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the White Sox catcher, JT Realmuto. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Here's your 1. And that one fouled off.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tucker settles under it, and there's 1 down. So up next Colson Montgomery.
Third baseman.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play. Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And it's 1-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Gone into the Crawford boxes, a home run. A shot to the opposite field. And that's how they take the lead. It's 2-0.
Inside, ball 1.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Luzardo keeping an eye on him. And now it's going to be Munetaka Murakami. High left throw, safe. One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Just
Back
missed.
outside.
Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. And the throw out of third. Up the middle. What a stop. Over to first. But it's not in time. Base hit. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Ryan Seferian.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Inside, ball one.
That one ripped, but foul. High fly ball, right field. Tucker in position. And that is that. Bottom of the sixth. And stepping in for the Astros, Michael Helmer. One down.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman, Jared Diogo.
The White Sox up by 2 here in the bottom of the sixth. And a foul ball. That catches the corner.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
2-2 on the way.
He's just missing with some pitches that, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown.
Oh, gets dirty to first.
No,
but it's
he's
not
safe.
in time. Base hit. So the Houston lineup turns over. Here's the short stop at the plate. On the mound now, Brad Lord.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Inside.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Next offering in there for a strike. Now 1-2.
Ball 2.
Triolo stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Oh, and he hit him.
Bam! That ball got him. Perfect.
Up next for the Astros.
And now a very Big at bat for Kyle Tucker. This one in the air, center field. Robert under it. And that's the inning. Back here in Houston, we go to the top of the 7th. Jonathan Aranda steps to the plate for the White Sox. Tyler Ferguson gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That one to first. He steps on the bag, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Next for Chicago, second baseman Chase Meisel.
Foul ball.
Ball 1.
Ferguson, a righty that throws with power. 32 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Strike 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Another 1-2. And a weak ground ball to the left side. Over to Goldie. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next,
2 down, bases empty.
Right fielder,
The batter now, Johnny DeLuca. Now a rip into left center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Up next for Chicago, catcher JT Realmuto.
White Sox making a move for a pinch hitter. Brooks Lee looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Brendan Little.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
The 1-0. Base hit into right center. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready. For it, just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
So a change being made at first base. Here's the White Sox pinch runner, Justin Crawford, getting some more speed on the bases. Now snap throw to first.
He's safe.
And he's back in safely. Here's Luis Robert.
Ball, that's in.
Step off, throw to first.
He's safe.
Crawford back on a dive. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Crawford off of first with two away. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Back here in Houston. Now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. New pitcher for the White Sox, Jose A. Ferrer.
Ball one.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Ball in.
That one laced to center and a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
In the dirt, blocked. 1-2 now. Got him. Now there's one away. One out man at first. And now batting, Mike Trout. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Up next for the Astros, catcher.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Taylor Clark.
Number 45, Taylor Clark.
Ball.
In the air to left center, Robert on the move to the gap. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here in Houston, we go to the eighth. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. On the ground to the left. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for Chicago, shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Brian Abreu.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
In the air, right field. And a couple of quick outs. Next to hit, Munetaka Murakami. 1 for 3.
Munetaka Murakami.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the White Sox, left fielder Andy Pages.
Yeah!
Quick toss to first.
She said.
Murakami dives back in safely. This one in the air, right field. Grabs it on the run. And that'll do it. Back here in Houston, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Michael Hellman now at the plate.
Hey!
Swing and a miss at a slider. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Hey!
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. The White Sox leading by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Outside low. And a count now even up. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So back to the top of the order. Tyler Fitzgerald up next for the Astros.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
That one pushed foul. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. And now a 2-out opportunity for Jose Altuve.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Runner takes off. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2.
Ball, that's low.
Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. We go to the 9th. Leading off, Jonathan Aranda. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The 0-1. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. In the air to left center. 2 down. So digging in, Johnny DeLuca.
Right fielder, Johnny DeLuca.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that is that. And we're back. Here's Kyle Tucker. Grant Taylor gets the call from the pen. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. It's 0-1. Way out front for strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And now just 2 outs away.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Alvarez checks his swing, appeal to third. He did not go around. That one ripped right center field. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Up next for the Astros.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Then here's Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 3 in this one. Swinging a foul straight back. The White Sox trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the ninth inning.
Nope, that's inside.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Up the middle. On to first.
He's down.
There for the out. Runner scores from third. Check swing, but he went too far. And that's strike 1. They're down to their final strike.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
2 down, nobody on. Got him, and that's the ball game. And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.
puts on, and win, to the grill, rest up, wake up, do it again. At school on the right, I used to go there. Everybody, mama and cuz used to go there. Can't forget sister and brother now. Oh yeah, if anybody dissed the dog, we like, whoa there. Right there used to be the project house. Then they got flipped with the rent on thousands. Moved the folks out there 45, so you might as well say they pay rent on island. Over there used to be the west side.
Saw the northern lights today. It's been a long time coming, and I thought I wouldn't know what to say. A fleeting moment